Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are now going back to the show. As we're going to start off with two new skills. I'm actually going to have to redo two new skills due to issues. So, most of the scores will stay the same, just so I don't have to redo them. But if a truck does differently than how they did, they will get a different score. Let's just go ahead and see what Max C did. I will not tell y'all what they did, but we're gonna have to figure out. We're gonna have to figure out what they did do. First up is Tom and Max D. Looks like he lined up for the maximum moonwalk or maximum. Looks like he's lined up for the backflip. Looks like he's gonna do a maximum moonwalk. As the rain did take over, he does the exact same thing, so that is very good. That means I am capable of doing replicas, but that's what he did, and so he got a score of a 3.314. So far from what I'm looking at, that was last place. Alright, next up is gonna be... Honestly, I need to check. Give me 1 second. Alright, next up is gonna be Thor. Now this is the song I'm talking about. It's very copyright, so I need to hurry up and get to the Thor and start up. You wanna turn it down a little then? Looks like Miranda Kozak is going to go ahead and line up for a moonwalk or a nose wheelie. Gonna be the first of the night, you know. And then it is pretty difficult considering the weather that they are in, and plus the tackiness of the dirt. Ah. Whew. Alright, give it up for Thor, as Thor will go ahead and get a 7.814, most likely because it has been the only nose wheelie done. And then plus it is pretty difficult inside this weather condition. Those tires spinning just look really cool. Just watch the tires spin. That's only to go a little bit fast. Alright, next up is gonna be... Avenger. Ooh, this one's gonna be fun. Alright, next up is going to be Jim Kohler in Avenger. Oh, try and save it! Save it! Saves it! Jim Kohler started off with an amazing save. Let's just see what his next move is going to be. It has to kind of be the same because that's really all he can do with that heavy chassis. I mean, Ash could try to do something, but Avengers just known for Mr. Excitement striving, so it only makes sense that he went for another. Try to do it into a moonwalk, but was not able to. They're shutting off the truck so they can go ahead and get out the fiberglass piece from Thor. Alright, the piece has now been extracted. We're going to go and look at that beautiful score as Avenger will have a 8.772. Now, that run was more deserving of that score, so... Alright, next up is going to be Look at Stabilizer as Cynthia Gutierrez will have a different song. Than a normal Look at Stabilizer song. Don't know what Cynthia was trying to do. I think she was just trying to move that fiberglass piece. Cynthia's gonna go for a second move already. Not even gonna move her ramp. Alright. Look at Stabilizer. We'll get an 8.127. Ooh, no. The halo from Thor messed up that suspension. Cynthia's gonna have to go to the back. And the good thing is she did get better than Thor's run, so that should be something she's grateful of. Cynthia did do something different inside of her original run, but still deserves the same score. So next up is going to be John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Moonwalk to a wheelie. Now that's one way to go ahead and prove that you're good. Thing is, what is he gonna do now? And you have to remember, he can't do his normal move, the kicker, because the rain did mess up the conditions. So he still goes for it. It actually turns out a lot more better than I thought it would. So give it up for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. And hello, CSX. There is a delay. We are doing part 2 since 2 skills were not recorded for some reason. But Terminal Velocity will get a 8.981. As next up will be Axe. Go for a classic slap wheelie. Chris Kohler doing a little bit more better than Jim Kohler, but Axe will go ahead and get a 7.922. Almost got an 8. Alright, next up will be Dragon. It's gonna be pretty hard to pull off what Dragon did earlier, but I think John Zimmer can do it. Oh my god, that was actually pretty amazing. But John Zimmer looks like he's gonna have to do a nose wheelie. And not. He's just blowing that smoke. Oh, he ran out of the propane thing. John Zimmer Jr. trying to put it on top. And unfortunately, not able to put it back all over. But Dragon score will be a 9.277. Your new leader is Dragon, and it turns out he still had some of that fire left. Oh, slides right into Gravedigger and Son of a Digger. Alright, next up is going to be the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. Doing the same thing that John Zimmer did. Man did a little bit more early. Oh my god, Bryce Kenny inside the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior just sent it. And yes, CSX, I do like your new profile picture. Oh my god, Bryce. Come on. Whew. He doesn't even belong in that parking spot. Oh well, he's just gonna stay there. He will get a 8.667. Some fans are disappointed, but it is the judge's choice. Next up will be Zach Gardner in Wildside. Not really a sky wheelie, but good enough. You're up for Wildside. I see we get a 5.555. Alright, next up will be Gravedigger, driven by Tyler Menica. Right now, the score to beat is Dragon with a 9.277. Oh my god, he actually aimed it perfectly. Oh. Gravedigger will be getting a 6.251. That is a new score. We have not seen that one before from Gravedigger. Next up is going to be Iron Man. Don't know what he's doing at this. He's just going around to see his fan. Come on, Tyler. Yeah, I think Tyler just... I think he forgot what he was doing. And then the track crew forgot to pick up a truck. Hey, at least Tyler does look like how he used to... At least his truck does look like how he used to look. Like in the previous two skills before all this. Alright, and next up is going to be Iron Man. Driven by Brandon Arthur. Iron Man right now trying to save it. Save it! Save it! Oh! Sidewall! Oh, hits. Terminal velocity. It looks like y'all enjoyed that because Iron Man will get a 8.221. He will not be able to continue because he did hit the other truck. Pretty hard. I think he also hit max speed. Last up is going to be Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger, powered by Hoonigan. Let's see what he got for us in store. Or let's see what he got in store for us today. Oh my god, Ryan. Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger doing some weird stuff. Now, that was actually pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. Here goes lining up. Oh my god, Ryan Anderson right now is just doing a moonwalk off the backflip ramp and holding it very good. Ryan, come on, man. And he unfortunately failed. But he does get a big jump, including from that first move, so it will get him to win the first move as he gets a score of a 9.486. He is your winner. Two-wheel skills. So we did almost every truck exactly how they did originally. Some of them did not lose that many body parts, but Gravedigger, somehow, the one that he did it with luck. So the move that he did, the one that I did, the one that he did, where I actually worked on the pod in the middle, that one actually worked. And then he did one other weird move thing, like a kick off a ramp, and then, yeah. Don't really know what to think about that. But we are now moving on to freestyle. The one competition we all been waiting for, most likely. Alright, here goes nothing, because first up is going to be none other than Torment and Max D. They got a 2-minute timer, so let's see what he can do. Alright, the timer's all set. Now we're just waiting for Tom. He is out of his truck. Oh my god, it's Fiberglass City right here. This truck is definitely ready to pull off some crazy moves today. He will go and start off with a big jump to go and start off. One side of the backflip ramp will be covered due to truck space. Unfortunately, so they only got one side. Actually, we can move the trucks, but unfortunately, Torment and Max D, he hit a ramp wrong, so that's how he flipped over, unfortunately. But give it up for Torment and Max D, did pretty good. Did not do 30 seconds, though, so he will not be getting a score today, unfortunately. Really sucks. First truck out, it's a DNF. Oof. Alright, we're going to go ahead and move the trucks on the other side. So alright, we have gotten everything all set up. As next up will be Thor. Alright, now let's go and see how this goes, because I really want to see how this freestyle run will go. Looking at it's Miranda Kozad driving. Instead of like a very experienced driver, for my prediction, it is way off from the actual driver. Alright, here we go. Miranda Kozad and Thor's all ready to go, so let's go green. Sending it off the bat. Trying to save it already. Saves it perfectly. This is the amount of time that Maxie got up to, and he crashed. But Thor has already passed that limit. Tom went 2 hits and crashed. Oh, Miranda Kozad and Thor saves it. Told you the RI officials over here are pretty fun. Unlike in East Rutherford. I mean, East Rutherford might have been a little bit more fun, but still. These RI officials like to go old school. Except for that. She tried to hurry up and start up her truck. But it did not work, fortunately. Although she did get a minute in. That is the good part. As she will be getting a score of a... Let's see. She will be getting a score of an 8.241. Now, that is one way to start off freestyle. Next up, I believe it's going to be Lucas Stabilizer. Nope, next up is actually going to be... Jim Kohler's one and only Avenger. Hear you scream. Alright, let's go and see how this goes. Alright, timer has now started. Get 30 seconds in, and he qualifies for a score. He right now is just loving this track. Looks like the thing is broken on the right side, but looks like that is not affecting him at all. That did not affect him, surprisingly. Oh no, it looks like when he landed his big sky wheelie, the 2 things broke off inside the back. The limit straps. In the front they aren't. In the back they are. Let's see how this affects Avenger as he's trying to save it. See, here they'll let him save a lot because it is all, the track's all kind of muddy now. So they want saves because they want more runs. He is currently a minute in. So he's doing very good as he skies it. Almost right into Bryce Kenny's truck. But does hit Iron Man by accident. Cross threads that looks like. It looked like a cross thread at least. Oh, something broke. It might have been gas, I think. But I don't remember him spending that much gas because we had to respawn his truck, I think. Yeah, he did run out of gas. Guess the truck has low gas because when we redid stream, I made sure to refill the truck. So, wonder what that truck's problem is. Guess I forgot to refill it or something. Well, fortunately, it is how it is. But this is different. As we have Cynthia Gutier and Lucas Stabilizer. I'm gonna go ahead and put on one heck of a run. There is a halo that actually got stuck in her chest, or front suspension. Come on, Jim. I think they forgot that she was inside the back. Oh well, she got herself out. Timer starts now as she sends it. Perfectly landed. Oh, gets into a moon or an O's wheelie. Trying to save it, but turtles it. Oh my god, why does this have to happen? So Thor got a score, Avenger did not, but Lucas Stabilizer will get another DNF. Avenger will lead with a 9.113. I really wanted more from this truck. The good part is about this show is that there's not that much damage, unlike the normally is. Because normally a lot of trucks would have already shedded all their body. See, like Thor and Avenger, it makes sense, but I would have expected a lot more. Clean from this side, but not really that much, surprisingly. Alright, next up is going to be... Hold on. Give me a second. Alright, next up is going to be... John Zimmer Jr. Terminal Velocity. On the same pathway that Tom went. Hope that did not destroy him. Doing the exact way that Tom went. But you got a little bit more control this time. Not going to crash it at the exact same spot that Tom landed. This truck just seems fun. One, from the sound, and two, from how it handles. Oh my god, he broke something. But his time will not stop until he has broken the drive shaft at least. So, John Zimmer Jr. right now being very lucky to be able to continue on. We're going to line up for a monster, or just for a backflip. I want to say Monster Energy backflip, but I can't. Ah, he lost a drive shaft, but it's the first truck to hit the backflip. So that will at least get him a good score. Alright. Terminal velocity will be getting a 9.214. Alright, seems pretty good. Next up is going to be X. Right next to his dad's truck. Oh. You just hate those sounds. Okay, now let's go and continue on. Let's get some action back inside of us. Next up, it's going to be Chris Calder in Axe. He said his missed goal was to skip that first 30 seconds of hitting ramp so he doesn't get DNF'd. So far it looks like it has worked because 30 seconds has passed and now he's starting to hit those ramps. Alright, now trying to get it onto a sidewall. They might just shut him off if he can't. Remember, it is a CRC. They shut him off. It's not possible for him. Checking because it almost sounded like he was out of gas, but it wasn't. Well, next up is going to be Next up is John Dimmer in Dragon. This truck I know is all ready. Then we will go ahead and do scores that we have missed. He's basically just redoing his two-wheel skills. That did pass by his 30 seconds, so it was a pretty good thing that he did that. The truck has its engine turned off to try to start him back up, and he's automatically off again. Oh no. Oh, I almost thought his thing was done for. That was actually pretty cool. Okay, here he goes. Forward backflip with flames! Trying to save it! Still trying to save it as he does. John Zimmer right now has to be going crazy inside that cab. Oh my god. Time is now up, but not for John Zimmer and Dragon. He's going to be the first shark to complete a full time without doing any damage to its fiberglass body. As I say that, he does. The Monster Jam officials are done with him. They just shut him off. John Zimmer is going to park right next to his son's truck. Ooh, give it a little flame. Now that is what you call a freestyle right there, ladies and gentlemen. Right there is what you call freestyle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th truck in. So we need to go ahead and score Axe. You will get a 6.577, and then Dragon will get a 9.673. That is one way to get the lead right there. Next up is Bryce Kenny inside the Great Clip Small Hawk Warrior as I accidentally pressed the button. Shoot. Alright, let's go ahead and see this beast roll out. As his time starts, as he goes kind of sideways. I was very scared about that. He broke something. Shoot, that was the one thing I did not want him to do when he hit that container. Saves it! That means he's able to get 30 seconds in as long as he doesn't crash again. Save it! They shut him off. Right at a minute 30. They will count this as a score since it technically is 30 seconds in. Alright. Mohawk Warrior will get a 5.333. They thought it was pretty cool that he tried to save it. And then plus that first hit. Alright, next up is going to be Wild Side. Zach Gardner, I know he's getting ready inside of his cab, that's for sure. He knows what's up. He knows it's his turn to rock it. Oh, send sends it! First hit! You can hear the fans roaring about that. They said that was beautiful. Oh, I almost thought something broke. Good thing it didn't. He just keeps on sending it and sending it. Will there be any truck left to send later? I don't think so. Surprisingly, nothing has breaking off, and right as soon as I say that, the hood does. And a fiberglass piece from the right side. Oh my god! No way! He broke that drive shaft. That is just going to get him a good score. 9.2114. Or 211, my bad. Oh my god, this is going crazy. They don't even want to try and do this. They just want to hurry up. So next up is going to be Tyler Meniga in Grave Digger. I'm ready to see how this truck does. He automatically starts with his cross turning. I almost saw his run was over right there. He slammed into that ramp like hard. I almost thought it was over. He tried to jump over Wildside but could not. He knows that's an obstacle now to jump over him. But I think he's just trying to line it up perfectly. There he goes. He's trying to mock Wildside right here. He's trying to send it like he did. What the heck was that? There goes Gravedigger for a backflip. Ah! That really sucks. It really does. There's 40 seconds left. That will not get him past Wildside. It will get him an 8.722. Here goes Iron Man, sending it. I think he's gonna go for that step up ramp. Send it high in the air. And the fans, I bet right now, are all ready to see what these trucks got in store now. He is the second to last truck, so he has to set the bar pretty high. He cannot go for a backflip yet. He has to at least get a minute in before he can. Trying to save it. And he does. Maxi's really the only truck that's out of his parking spot. I think right now he's just trying to save it. He knows that if he does not, he's dead. That lead does not get to him. Well, that was worth a shot. But Iron Man will get a 7.214. Not close enough, man. I don't think there's any trucks to try and win. It's basically done. Done. Toast. Y'all are wrong. There's one more truck to try and put this show all together. It is Ryan Anderson and son of a digger. Oh no. They're gonna move that truck. They don't care. They need to move it. Anyway, people will yell at me if I don't, so. I know there are Son of a Digger fans, and I know if I were to leave it and say DNF, y'all would kill me. He jumps over Wildside! Honestly, I thought Iron Man was gonna do it. But nope, Son of a Digger had to change sides and do it instead. He is just getting large air. I'm glad I moved him. At the same time, not for dragging. He's not glad. Jumps over Wildside again! Just like it's a normal obstacle. That they don't have wild sides laying around anymore. Woo! He sent it high. Oh my god, perfectly executed. Backflip to moonwalk. This guy, oh my god, he is just going all at it. Oh my god! What is the sidewall? Time is up already, so I don't even know what he's trying to accomplish now. Maybe encore. That'd be my best bet. He even knows it's over. Yeah, he's still going. Oh my god, what was that? I'm on, Ryan. Just save it. I think he's just trying to save it. Oh my god, he's just... I think his truck is about done. This truck is just toast. Like literal toast. It can't even run anymore. I don't know how it is. I honestly wanted that to happen. It ran out of gas. I'ma just figure out a good score to where I don't get hated and where, you know, mostly where I'm not hated. The thing is, what my mind is saying is, was that better than what Dragon did? Yes. He will get a 9.67. Your winner for Freestyle is Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger, powered by Hoonigan.